Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do a request slash update, I guess. This is a series I started back in July, maybe early August, late July, somewhere around there, where basically I talked about the fact that I had just that day or maybe the day before cut off so much of my hair. My hair was down past my boobs. It was really, really long, and I love long hair, but it was just so unhealthy. So I cut it up to about there. And I want you to see how much has grown. So I cut off, it was, let me see, about there. And just in a few months, like 4 months, it's grown like 2 inches. My hair already grows really, really fast. Like ridiculously fast compared to other people's, but it's been growing so much faster. So I'm just gonna do, I was like, ugh. In my series I was doing like updates on how my hair is growing, what products I'm using it, and stuff like that. I'm just going to do an update on how I've gotten my hair to grow even faster than its normal fastness, and then I'm going to talk about volumizing hair when it is flat to your head, which right now my hair is not that volumized because this is third day hair, meaning I'm going to wash it tonight because I have not washed it for 3 days. And so it's kind of flat and I haven't really styled it today. I just kind of woke up and this is what I was left with from styling it the day before. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. A really loud truck just drove by. Oh, and if I'm sniffling in this video, it's because I'm sick. And second point would be, if you like this like cranberry Christmas look, it has gold on the bottom and cranberry colors on top. The camera's kind of washing it out a little bit, but on this side it's not as much. If you like that, I think that's going to be one of my Christmas tutorials that I'm going to do on Thursday. And then I'm going to do a green one on Friday, I think. But anyway, getting into the hair update, I guess. So the first thing I did to make my hair start growing faster and just being healthier is I started washing it every, 2 days, I guess 3 days. I would wash it, let's say I washed it on Monday, then I would not wash it on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I'd wash it on Thursday. So it would kind of go like 3 days without being washed. Or I guess on Monday it was technically washed. But you get what I'm saying. Wash it less often because that strips your natural oils from your hair, which is like really bad. Dries out your hair. It's bad for your hair. And second thing I started doing was using a sulfate-free shampoo. Now this was hard for me because I couldn't find one that I liked. I always felt like they weren't getting my hair clean enough, and like it's not just the lather, like missing out on the lather and stuff. It's just that feeling when your hair just doesn't feel like clean. It felt like oily still and gross, and I hadn't been washing my hair. I'd been washing my hair every 3 days. So like with the sulfate-free shampoo, I just felt like it wasn't really getting in there. So I was kind of not really using when I'd try some and then I wouldn't like them, and then I'd go back to sulfate shampoos. But really, a sulfate-free shampoo makes your hair feel and look so much healthier. It makes it just so much healthier. So I started using one, and I took a risk, I guess not really a risk, but I was in Costco and they had two huge huge bottles of their signature brand, Kirkland or whatever, and it was the moisture shampoo and the moisture conditioner, and I looked down on them because I was just like, oh my god, that's such a good deal, $10 for 1 liter, and I looked down on them, sorry, I'm all sniffly, and it said sulfate free, 100% vegan, paraben free, and gluten free, and I was like, oh my god, that's the bomb.com. I'm not really vegan or anything, but I like the fact that it's vegan, and I like the fact that it's sulfate free, and that it's really natural for your hair. And it is moisturizing, so you get clean and you get moisturized. Now this shampoo, sorry, this one, still lathers. It lathers really nicely in your hair, even though it doesn't have sulfate in it. These both smell like crack, and I swear I use that analogy for everything, but like it smells like crack. So good. Not that I really know what crack smells like or anything. Ooh, I just made a mess. I made a mess. Oops. I have like shampoo running out of the bottle. But these are so great, and it was $10 for 1 liter, so I spent $20 for 2 liters. That's amazing. It's so cheap, and it's such a good shampoo and conditioner. I love this. My hair loves this. So that's the number 2 thing that I've done to make my hair grow out. Sulfate free. I would definitely recommend trying that out. It's such a good deal. And even if you just try out like the shampoo at first or the conditioner at first, I would recommend trying out the shampoo. Because even if you just try out the shampoo at first, like you're not really wasting money because you have all this product. So even if it's not your favorite thing in the entire world, I still think it's a good deal. I don't know, but it is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It smells so good. Next thing I have been doing is really laying off the heat. When I'm at school, which right now I'm at home, but when I'm at school, I work 3 days a week, which is soon going to be 4 days a week. And I get up really early in the morning, and I don't really have time in general to style my hair with heat. It just like wasn't happening anyway. I wasn't doing it, and then all of a sudden I realized that my hair, like when I did style it on the weekends, it felt so much healthier, and it just looked so much better when I was styling it on the weekends because I've barely been using any heat on it during the week. And so that's what I started doing. What I do is I wash my hair at night because my job's really early in the morning. So I wash my hair at night, and I'll go to sleep on wet hair. Some people say that's bad for your hair. I don't really think it is. I think it gives your hair more volume when you wake up in the morning, which is going to be part of my volume part of this. But anyway, go to sleep with wet hair, and my hair dries all like wavy, and it looks kind of crazy like bedhead. But then I'll put in something like, I don't have it on me because I forgot to bring it home when I came home from school. But what is it called? Garnier Fructis Wave Defier or something like that. There's also one from Aussie. I don't know, but those like kind of like waves in a bottle kind of things, or it says like get waves in a bottle and stuff like that. I'll just spray that throughout my hair and just kind of smooth my hair down with serum, and then I'll have nice wavy hair. If I want my hair to be straight, I've been using this product, which is so good. It's so good. It's so expensive. I don't know why I did that voice. It's so expensive, but it's so good. Have you ever watched Say Yes to the Dress? I feel like that's how some of the ladies on it talk. I love that show. I'm like addicted. It's on Netflix right now. Amazing. But anyway, it's the Paul Mitchell Smoothing Super Skinny Serum, and it smells, again, like crack, but even better than that, this smells like Jolly Ranchers. So good. It smells like candy. It makes your hair smell like candy. So good. But anyway, if I put this in my wet hair, and then go to sleep, or just let it dry if I'm not going to sleep, my hair is straight in the morning. It's not perfectly straight, but it's pretty straight. And if I use this when I straighten my hair or when I curl my hair, it just looks so smooth. It looks so good. When I straighten my hair and I use this, my hair looks like freaking awesome. Like awesome possum. That probably made me sound weird. But anyway, I love this. I'm just smelling it. It's so good. Now I'm going to talk about volumizing. And as I said, I don't really have much volume because it's third day here and I didn't really do anything to it this morning. But one thing I can recommend is going to sleep with wet hair. You wake up with so much more volume. And that's one thing. But if I am going to use heat on my hair, what I do is I blow dry my hair upside down. So I do this whole like thing. I don't have a fancy special blow dryer or anything. I really want a T3 lightweight, or featherweight or whatever they're called, but I don't have that kind of money. Oh my god, why did I flip my hair upside down? You really didn't need to know what upside down looked like, because you guys all know what upside down looks like. But anyway, God, it's going crazy now. Sorry. Anyway, that's what I'll do, and then before I flip my hair back over, like once it's all dry, is I take the cool setting on my hair dryer, and I just cool it. And the way your hair cools down is the way it's gonna stay throughout the day, and like unless you walk into some crazy humidity and like your hair just goes, but that's the way it's gonna stay throughout the day. And so if you cool it upside down, your hair's sticking the opposite way of the way it's going to lay, so it's going to have much more volume when you flip back over. So that is tip number dos, I guess. Another thing I do is on like second or third day hair, which would be today, which I have not done because I'm lazy and I don't really care if I have much volume. I kind of have volume. Is I always part my hair to the side and switch sides all the time. But I will, sorry. I was going to sneeze. I'm so sick. But I will actually take chunks and straighten it one way and let the heat sit in that way and like cool off that way, and then flip my hair the other way, and it has so much more volume because it dried the other, or not dried, it cooled off the other way. You can also use the curling iron trick where you take one big, like a huge curling iron and go just under this part, and that gives you a lot of volume. I don't really do that often. I do occasionally, but that's what I do for volume. I just basically cool my hair off the opposite way of which it's going to lay, and then it lays volumized. So those are my tips for volume, which was requested by someone. I'm not really sure who at the moment. And now my hair is going crazy, but that's what I do for volume, and that was my hair update. Let me guys know how your cutting your hair went, if you guys have recently if you guys have recently cut your hair and are growing it out. I'd love to know more tips and stuff. So stay tuned for holiday tutorials and all that kind of jazz. I also promised you guys yesterday Trendsetting in Tokyo tutorial, which is a palette from Stila that recently came out, one of their $10 really good value palettes that came out, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. I just wanted today, I didn't want to do it because I wanted to play around with what kind of cranberry makeup I can do for the holidays. So anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys all later. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season.